Welcome to EVE Online. Just theory crafting a slight improvement on the Rook. I almost got one-shotted by a battleship when I was approaching it, and so I don't think I'll put a MWD in it to make it go faster. Pop. That was pretty intense. Yeah, down to what, 15% hull or something. I thought I took a video of it, but apparently I didn't, unfortunately. Anyway, so I will try to improve the fit now. So the EM damage is for taking down augers. I was able to take down an auger that was being repped by two augers. I was able to jam, I had two rooks, jam each of the others and damage the third. And take that down using two rooks. Easy enough. I had to do 2 reloads, but I was able to take it down. And the speed wasn't the greatest because the augers are a little bit 100 meters per second quicker than I can get up to speed. So I think I want to improve the speed a little bit, but I don't want to do MWD. I want to try to get the damage up, but at the same time, I don't know. We'll have to really think about this. Do I want to try to put an oversized Afterburner on my Rook and go down to just light missile launchers? The rapid, it tends to really get in the way because it takes so long to recharge, right? I'm sorry. Reload time 35 seconds. Rate of fire 4.6. So we're talking. I've got 20. There's 20 of them. 4.6. Let's do the math here. It's a pretty huge chunk of reload time. We'll have to look at our sustained DPS to see if it's worth it. But we're talking about if you get it down and it's getting repped, it'll just go right back up again. So I want to have sustained pressure on it to kill it. But is the DPS worth it? We'll see. 4.6 times 20. Okay, 92 seconds. So yeah, a good huge chunk of my DPS is diminished by the reload time. And as you can see, it's a good huge chunk. So let's see if I can get the same DPS out of just light launchers that sustained. So I don't really need to push it. Heavy missile and heavy assault missile, max velocity. Bonus to connect light missile. Okay, all right. So let's do this. Let's get rid of these and see if we can shove in a heavy missile launcher. That would give me range, but we'll see. So we're looking at, we want to get 200 DPS at least out of this stuff, or it's just not worth switching. We want to improve it, not not degrade it. So let's see now. What do we have? Heavy modules. It would help if I went modules. And we want to turn this off. This is the one icon. It's cool and all, and especially since they made the option to right click and choose remaining resources. It just is so laggy. You spend most of your time watching that little orbit thing, circle, circle, circle. Yeah, we'll try heavy launchers. We'll think about assault launchers. Heavy assault. Because it did give you a bonus to missile speed. But yeah, first of all, we'll try heavy, and then we'll go heavy assault, because we want to get close to it anyways. But getting sustained damage on it right away is probably the smartest thing. So we'll try heavy launchers first and see if we get the same kind of DPS out of it. Alright, so what we do is we right click, and see that? You can choose this. It's awesome, but just disable it. It just takes too much lag time. Alright, so we aren't going to go with that. That will collapse everything. Yeah, some Omen was, he had a prospect, cloak prospect, and probably combat probed me, waited till the fob was dead, and then worked in the Omen, and then started bumping, and I had battleships I was dealing with, and they do give off a fairly decent DPS, but not scary, so I had no worries about dying. It was just annoying. If I was dumb, I would have died, but it was fascinating in experiencing that, bumping afterwards. Little did the bumper know that it would have probably been embarrassing if once in a while the fob targeted him, or sorry, the battleships did target him and were able to take him out, because the oversized MWD gives a large bloom, so he would have probably one-shotted, and it would have been embarrassing. And he didn't seem to want to chatter in local, so he's just a griefer, a cowardly little easy kill griefer who would be thoroughly embarrassed by any loss, you know, probably screaming and crying and rage quitting and kind of stuff like that. So he was not good sportsmanlike, and it looks like he was just a bad sport who just wanted to see tears. So having an occasional embarrassing loss, if he might not even know that remote repping gets most of the attention by the rats, and he might have been scared of being neuted out, so that's why he waited. But yeah, there was a lot of ignorance on his part, but it was fun because it actually inspired me to think about refitting, to just get the little bit more out of my support stuff. My primaries are fine. They're fine. It's just, what could I do to improve the game of the Rook? And especially Acolyte. I'm thinking about points on the Acolyte. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, totally inspired me. Thanks, buddy. Totally inspired me to just, up my game a little bit. Adapt or die. Alright, so let's see now. Can I put... Okay. Cool. Mjolnir, and it would probably have to be Precision, because they are kind of... Now I was using Fury light missiles. I might be able to get away with using Mjolnir Fury, but I don't think so. Let's see what the DPS is. 228 sustained, and Precision would give me... Now Precision, let me check. Precision is smaller ships, okay. 190. So, okay, if the Fury will work, that's great. If not, what's the range on the Fury? Fine, and that is optimal. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, and targeting is, yeah, perfectly fine. Let's see, if Caldari heavy, what's the range on that? 88 and Now, of course, I'd want to be within 60 so I can use my drones as well. And the DPS is 206. Oh, wait, what? Really? Mjolnir heavy missile. Mjolnir Fury is the same? No, okay, sorry. The precision is... Sorry, just got mixed up there. Wait. Ultra precision. There we go. 190. Okay, so 190, which is just below. 206 with this, which is the same as the Fury Light for the rapid light launcher. And then the Mjolnir Fury heavy missile is like, what, 10% more damage? Yeah. So it'd be nice if the Fury works, but I'll be happy when any of the others. Will definitely test it out for sure. There's always a fob around to shoot at. That'd be so much fun. So I'm happy with that. Now then, what else can I do? That was quite a scary hit, actually. When I went down to that little hull, I'm glad I had the damage. So one-shotted by the battleship was not fun at all. Let's see now. Now I'm fairly certain the EM for these is... Now I do EM Amplifier because if I get neuted out by, say, the fob, if I need to warp in my guys beforehand and the fob hits me with that neut, I'll lose everything, including my resistances, and I don't want that. So I still want to go with shield amplifiers, not hardeners. I'm fairly certain these are stupidly expensive. And I've only got a ship that's 240. I don't want to... Yeah. Well. I guess they're at Jita. Probably ridiculous prices. Wow. Dare I look at Jita? Why not? I think I got somebody at Jita. I'll log that onto my laptop. Alright, so let's not screw with that. I would like to go with more... It's just, you know, you're just adding more if you accidentally do get one-shotted. Is it worth it to add more? How much more shield would I get? And I would be facing a lot of EM damage from that shot. You know, if I spread my ECM, I can take out the ability of them to shoot at me completely, right? Or am I not understanding the targeting penalties of ECM? Because if I've got two rooks and each are ECMing both, that would prevent targeting completely, or could they just target me regardless? That's something else to discover too. Interesting. All right. Do I really need the ridiculous range? No. I want EM. So we're gonna get rid of that. Gonna go for shield. And we're going to go there. Now, it will increase my signature radius, which will mean I will take more damage. And I will take, that's 10% more. And I get 8% more, but 10% more signature radius. I don't think that's a good idea. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. How about the field extender? That's giving me a little bit over 10%. What's my skill like for shields? I think it's that one. Shield rating 4. Well, yeah, I'm not going to get any... Yeah. Let's not go with a shield rig. That would be bad. Can I put in an Augmentor Tech 1? I don't think so. No. Alright. Else could I do that would be helpful? Could I increase the hull? Could I put a Transverse II? Ooh, yeah, I could. So that would... Nice chunk, actually, of Bulkhead. And at 60% resist. So I'm giving it 300 more hit points. That's very tempting. What's gonna happen? Any bad effects from this? I think it's just what? Cargo? Cargo capacity. Ooh, scary. Yeah, I think I can deal with that. That would help. And it's not increasing my signature radius. But I would be missing out on, what, almost 2,000 hit points of shield. You know? I really want to go for the shield extender. Okay, we'll just add this for now. Okay. Just because it makes sense. And besides, it was... What was left? It's probably... my intuition telling me to go with this shield extender. But we'll see. How much do I gain? Quite a bit. I'm tempted to go hardener for sure. I've got a heck of a lot. I'm not gonna worry about this. It'll just that nuding thing. I don't have any protection against nuding. That'll just the newt from a fob would just annihilate my capacitor instantly. And turn off my hardener. And as you can see, it's just, you know, these don't take any cap, and once up close, I won't need my Afterburner, and most of the time I won't need the ECM. So being nuded out is not much of a problem, but if I lose the shield hardener, I would be very vulnerable. See? So, okay, so Let's see what happens when I do add this. How much extra? It's not enough. No. Not nearly enough. For the risk? No. No, then. What could we do? So it's 8,000, right? This is the best way to do it. You can hover over it and see it. Alright, so tiny bit. Yeah, you're only getting 100 extra hit points. Honestly, it's not worth it for the expense. How much are they near a mall? Log on my GDIC vault. Yeah, no. I mean, you're dropping 2 of them, right? So, and you don't need to. So, yeah, no. There we go. Okay. I wonder how expensive the afterburners are lately. Let's see now. I'm going 574. What would happen? Whoops. There. Propulsion, afterburners, and you just go 10 MN. It makes your life a lot easier. Okay, so we will try. Let's see. Let's go up. So almost 600. Almost 600. So everything's giving me almost 600 here. That's crazy expensive, but not fast enough. That's fun. That's even funner. That's lots of fun. And of course I have the power to do all of this and the capacitor to all of this. So yeah, but it's just $500 million. No thanks. What did it cost? Let's see. Wow. Let's get my alt. Let's see. What's the cost of that in Gia? Probably about the same. Craziness. Always annoys me when it shows groups. It's like, come on, give me a break. Yeah, 500 million. Yeah, no. But yeah, let's see what's the cheapest. So none of this really matters. They all they all seem to have the same capacitor drain, and I don't really care about the power, but if I get the lowest, so Republic fleet would be the least happy. And domination. Let's see the expenses on these things, huh? That and those two are similar, and the Federation and that is similar. So I usually just assume the Shadow is the cheapest. That's what I'm used to years ago, but it could be different. Domination. Oh, I don't want to see groups. Give me a break. Domination is 65 million. Republic fleet is 40. 8 million. Federation is 30 million, and ouch. Shadow is 49 million. Out. So Federation, cool. How much is it in Amar? 34. I saved 4 million if I went 50 jumps. Yay. So yeah, I'll pick those up if it's worth it. I mean, is it worth it? Is Federation worth it? And I go... $574, and it's only like 25 meters per second for 30 million. Is it worth it to go 600? Well, the augers go about 650 or something, I forget. But you're still not fast enough, right? So 25 meters per second isn't going to cut it in the long run. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah, let's see. Let's go Federation. And... because one shot at I lived anyways, so it's going to be the same every time. So I survived, so there's no need to go a little bit more. If I got two shot at, I'm dead, right? So I don't really need to bling it out all that much with the Federation, because I could die. The ship could potentially die. It's a nice Afterburner though. It's tempting. It's extremely tempting. I'll leave that is. I don't think, like the heavy missile launcher, that's the raid, the Fury. If it works, that'd be great. If not, I don't lose any DPS really, I don't think, if I drop down to the faction damage. Gee. What's the range on this? 66 and 74. That's perfectly fine. I need the 60 kilometers for the drone engagement range anyways, so... okay. What else can I do? Yeah, I mean... I'd like to put an oversize, but I know I don't have the power grid for it. And I'd rather the missile load. I mean, 40 Mjolnir, and it's not going to lose ammo anytime soon. And they're doing the same DPS, so rate of fire, like that's twice as long. So yeah, it'll last 4 times as long. It was 20 missiles for the light, and then 40. Yeah, so 4 times as long. Yeah, that'll kill it. That's that, and I don't have to reload, which means I can concentrate on other things, which is, yeah, that's an improvement. So right there is improvement. I don't need the extra 25 meters per second. It's cute and all, be fun, but I prefer it all tech 2. So if it's a loss, it's not a wince loss, and it's not very blingy, so it won't attract that much attention. I don't see how it can. It could. I'm usually sitting at 0 camped on my Ougmentor, so it could be vulnerable then, but it's got passive. Honestly, you don't need the extra shield, and you don't need the extra speed. We caught up with it, okay. It took a while, but we caught up, and now we have the range. We don't have to worry about it. I say, go back to normal. Let's not get fancy. It's fun and all, but at the same time, it's not particularly needed, actually. Not particularly. mean, what? It's... I mean, if you would do the math... 600 divided by 575... It's only, like around 5% extra. It's not... Yeah, no. So, yeah. Perfect. So that's what we'll do. We will buy all that. And how I buy things like that is I go, everything I don't need to buy, I just get rid of on the simulator. And then I just plug, once I've done this, I just drag the title of it into my alt channel and go buy everything that I need. Course, I need charges in there and Mjolnir, and I go, how many can I do? So I'll do 3,000 each. One, and then when I figure out what's the best, and I could easily test this on Singularity, by the way. Okay, that's done. Cool. And check it. Yep. Good, good, good. Yep, yep, yep. And then you just, voila, go buy that. Perfect. Now all I have to do is, you know, remove the Rook from the equation, and there you go. I'll send Major Domo off to buy the stuff. Shouldn't be too much. And the refit for this. I'll make a new video for that. Cause I've got to waste enough time yapping about that. So yeah, that's how I do it.